Let's do it.
Gentlemen, if you into me, hope you understand I am not your enemy, nor will I pretend to be.
Welcome to the RIP 28 podcast. This is the RIP 28 podcast. It's a podcast where a few friends get together and we talk about a few things. Now, some of those things you might like, some of those things you might not like, but we keep on talking about them on the RIP 28 podcast. As usual, oh, wait a minute, I forgot. Gotta introduce myself. I am the world's greatest ESPN analyst, Slider Sports Guy, joined by a few of my good friends. As always, we start off with the president. What's going on, El Presidente?
What's up, good people? What's up with y'all? Right? You know, as usual, Cna's in the building. Get it poppin'.
And then we got your favorite coach's favorite coach. What's going on, LBZ?
What it do? It's your favorite coach, BZ the GOAT, man, here for another round with my good people. You know, if you play good, they pay good. So y'all got to start paying me, player.
Must be the money.
Must be the money. Well, talking about money. Miss International herself, fresh off the European tour, then went down under a whole Australian, New Zealand tour. I'm talking about an international player, world traveler, multiple passport books filled up, the one and only S.Commas, straight off the PJs. What's going on there?
And there's more commas than dots. So just know that.
She got 3 new boyfriends across the
3 new booze. She got one in Italy, one in Australia, and another in Greece. No.
And they all flew her out. She didn't steal her money. They flew her out.
Oh, she don't steal her money.
They flew her.
They flew her. Yeah, they flew her out.
Y'all gonna let me talk about.
No, we still going.
We got a couple more to get in before we let you talk.
Big money player.
First of all, it was Italy, not Greece.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, please get it right.
She is
I'm
over
very
there.
happy to be here.
Over there chilling with the Pope. Chilling with what? Oh, my bad. We call him the Pope. What you call him, old Paulie? You say, what up, Paul?
First of all, it's a new Pope. It's Francis, isn't it?
Oh,
what's up?
She called him Frank. You say, what up?
Oh, Frankie.
Nah, he my guy. What's up, my guy?
What up, my guy?
My guy.
Wow.
What up, my guy?
My guy.
Sana went over there and told, hey, man, don't let that Da Vinci Code thing out again. You got to keep that a secret, Holmes. That's what she told him, man. She knows she got him. She in like that, man. That's that big money.
And that like swim well.
Big money card, man. Well, check this, man. Talking about money. Talking about must be the money. Hey, we got to start off the show. Talk about the one and only Coach Prime.
Hey.
Get that DI. Hey.
Hey,
Coach
Sly, you
Prime.
doing it. Hold on, Sly doing the Icky Woods, though. Sly doing it. That's what it is, Sly.
The Icky Shuffle.
Don't question me on my coach, on my primeness, on my Coach Prime.
Now you believe.
Oh, I believe.
Oh, you believe?
I always believe. I told you from the beginning I believe.
Oh, it's just Chance you ain't believing.
No, I don't believe in Chance.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I believe the children. I believe the children now.
Everybody believe in Chance living in his house.
Yeah. The only people think Chance coach live in the house.
And not one outside of that household.
Chance getting cussed out by the team mom. All over.
Well,
He get run up on by dad.
the team mom and my wife. She ain't cussing out.
She want to.
She want to.
If CJ cuss you out one more time, she gonna cut you out.
Oh man, y'all try. Y'all try.
What's y'all record? Y'all won 2 though. Y'all won 2 games, right?
We 4-0.
Yeah.
And our scrimmage.
Too bad you can't put that on your record.
Hey, we got a W though. We won the game. We finna win next week too.
Know what I'm talking about, dog.
What y'all 1 and 3?
Yeah, 1 and 3.
1 and 4.
Well, it's gonna be one. It'll be 2 and 3. They'll beat the school for the blind.
Yeah, they play
the deaf because they still can see where they going.
Hey,
the blind. They'll be the blind.
I'm in it to teach them how to be good citizens in life, man.
Hey.
You know what I mean? It ain't about the wins and losses right now. It's about being good men.
That sounds like a
loser. And being good in the community.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Every losing coach's speech is don't worry about W's and L's. We're trying to prepare you for life to be good people.
That sounds like a loser.
I had to call Brian and tell him to give me a speech.
Chance one of them coaches, he be talking about my graduation rates are high. All my kids graduate.
Everything points to academic slide.
Yeah, I got a bunch of smart kids. Hey,
that's like saying she real nice. She got a good personality.
Got a good personality.
Yeah, what it is, man. You know, you play the hand, deal the hand that you dealt. You know what I mean?
Wait, what?
You play the field that you dealt. What?
You play the hand that you dealt.
You play the hand that you're dealt, and you do the best of what you get.
Hey man, that shows that class ranking shows.
He got to be a good citizen.
Only thing you can be is a good citizen right now because coaching is out. I'm glad his kids can get it with other coaches because they was counting on that.
This has been another great show, the Rip 28 podcast. We'll see y'all next week.
Oh man.
Man, you want to end it right there, man? God, dog.
No, we're gonna give Coach Prime some lights, line. We ain't gonna be overshadowed by Chance.
But check this. Before we jump into Coach Prime, man, you said something real interesting though about the School of the Deaf. I called the game years ago. It was the South Carolina School of the Deaf and Blind playing the Georgia School of the Deaf and Blind. So all the kids were out. You know, the kids were deaf, right? You talking about the most eerie, strange game ever because it was. You know, it wasn't like they calling out signals, wasn't nobody yelling. Everybody was like just really, really quiet. And they was flat. It wasn't the whistles. They was flashing the lights for you to stop the plays.
Hey, nobody jumped outside. Did it?
Oh yeah, they still had offside penalties.
Oh, you lied.
Dog, I'm like, how the fuck does that happen? Yeah. But somebody jumped offsides, man. I know what happened though. The quarterback did the hard snap. You wrong. You dead wrong. Bro. You dead wrong.
I just made the sound. I got it from somebody else on the cast. I'm not gonna say who, because I don't point fingers on this podcast. Somebody else was doing that. I just made the noise.
Dead wrong. But the quarterback did that. He did that hard that clapped his hands. Somebody jumped for sure, just like that. I was like, oh wow.
Slide. So he did this, and they jumped.
He did. You know, he did that.
Slide. See what I'm saying? Stop. Let's move on,
Bruh.
Please go to Coach.
I don't want our season to turn out like Chance. So let's move on.
You know they can't cuss them out, so they be like.
Oh, but you joking? That's serious though, bro. After a tackle, they getting up and they throwing up signs and doing sign language to each other and stuff. So yeah, they really was out there talking trash. Yeah. They was out
They
there
were
talking
signing.
trash.
They
to each
weren't
other,
talking
dog.
trash. They were signing trash.
They was signing trash. They was signing trash.
They didn't talk, Shauna. Let's be real. Come on now,
Bruh. But here's the thing. It was a good football game, though. It was a good look at y'all. They can't break y'all no way, man. It was a good football game, man. A real good football game. But speaking of good football games, we gotta shout out Coach Prime, man. What Coach Prime doing up there in Colorado, man. Like this week's version was he took it personal. It's personal. That's what he said this week. And sure, lo and behold, man, Coach Prime done made a winner. Went out there the first week, played kind of somewhat of a close game against TCU, high scoring affair. His son, Deion Sanders, threw for 500 yards. 500 yards in the air.
510.
Yes, sir. 10. And then for the people who said it was luck, he came back the next week and threw for what, 360? Threw for another 300 in the air, man. And he even did his little bit of Deion Sanders dance in the end zone after he ran one in for a touchdown.
Y'all see that meme, Jesus show worth two white girls? They said that's how Deion Sanders was going to be up there in Colorado. Man, I was like, hey, y'all folks crazy, man. The internet is undefeated, man.
Undefeated.
I hope he's smarter than that, though. I really do. All jokes aside, I hope that young man is smarter than that.
Hey, them white girls is a powerful force. It's hard for an athlete to deny them white girls when they come out.
Hey, that's for somebody living in Kentucky.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm gonna be real. Boy, I went to Kentucky. Boy, I told myself.
And say he found his sister when he was in Memphis.
Because he in Memphis. There's nothing but black people in Memphis. I was in Richmond, Kentucky. Black in Richmond, Kentucky, you was lost.
Made a wrong turn somewhere.
Yeah.
What you doing around here?
Yeah.
Sound like a sundown town.
Shoot. Hey, they
They
had some real sundown towns in Kentucky, not too far.
Oh, I know.
Not too far away.
You know, there weren't that many black people slide with the blackest.
I had a teammate who literally told me he never had a black person live in his town until his junior year in high school. The little factory that everybody worked in the town, the new factory manager came in and he was black and he brought his whole family. But before that, he said the only time he ever saw a black person was when they played somebody, when their team went somewhere and played somebody. He said that's the only time he ever saw black people. I was like, God, dog. Man. So yeah,
country like that. Sure.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And absolutely.
I think that's part of us living in the South, and especially living in Atlanta. You kind of take for granted. You think the world is a lot blacker than what it is, but we are a real minority, man. I tell people all the time, as a black person, you cannot just go through your normal life and not see white people. But there are plenty of white people in the United States who can go through their normal life and never see a black person. So yeah, it's a whole different world out there, man. Yeah. But we supposed to be talking about Coach Prime, man. Talk about what Coach Prime did, what he did, and I don't know.
Hey man. Dude, I'm inspired. Dude doing the thing, man. I can't hate on him at all. And if whoever want to hate on him, something gotta be wrong with him. Like he talk a lot of junk, but he's backing it up. You know what I'm saying? And I love it, man. That's like he got the Travis Hunter boy from down here, and then he got his son out here balling. I mean, can't ask for nothing better. I think they're gonna have a good season.
Well, that's already better than last year.
Yeah, they don't want.
He's doubled their win total from last year.
And they had a full house too.
You could tell they was
sold
excited.
out. Every game sold out now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you could tell that the people in Boulder, Colorado, the students and the fans are happy. Man, you see how soon they got on that darn field as soon as that game was over.
Man, the AD started crying when he hugged that man after the game.
Dog.
His boss started crying when he hugged him. What?
The prep, because he's seeing that bottom line. He's seeing all the ticket sales, all the merchandise sales. Hell, I bet you they even sold out some basketball games because of Prime. You know what I'm saying?
And you talk about a man that didn't even have the money to pay him when he accepted the job.
Wow.
But the boosters have since raised the money and given it so that he's going to get his entire salary.
Now, if you think about the economic impact that Prime
see what they
has
say,
had,
Shauna? Pay me my money, Prime.
me
said.
my money.
Give me my money, man.
See you.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling
Give
the
me my money.
28 podcast. If y'all can't handle me, I'm going to Boulder, Colorado and start a podcast now. So y'all get it together. Get it together, fools. Y'all got 2 weeks like Prime.
We'll be holding auditions. We'll be holding auditions.
It was good working with you.
If you would like to try out for the Rip 28 podcast to become a member, please hit us up. Please hit us up in our inbox.
You ain't gonna get nobody but either Cobb or Aaron. That's it.
Hey, Brian just gave us
a slew of them.
Brian just gave us a 2-week notice.
Hey, I'm in the portal, baby. I'm in the portal.
In the portal.
I'm in the portal.
In the podcast.
You do.
You in the podcast portal.
You gonna be on Joe Budden's next week?
No, I just got hit up by $1 million worth of game. My boy Wallow, my boy Low hit me up.
Damn.
Joe Budden will fire him after a month.
Yeah, Joe Budden, you won't last long. As soon as you disagree with Joe, you go
out of here.
He go.
Oh well, man. But yeah, man, the impact that Coach Prime is having, man. And the thing about Coach Prime, you know, Chance, you said earlier, you know, talking that trash, but he backing it up. He's backing it up. And and to be honest, if you look at Coach Prime, when in his career has he failed you? Has he let you down? He has always been, I'm special. And he's always lived up to the fact that he's special, man. So should we be surprised?
And he only got 8 toes.
He only got 8 toes on the staff?
8 toes. 8 toes.
Oh,
he 8 toes down. But he 8 toes down with you.
8 toes down. Wow.
8 toes. He ain't quite as fast as he used to be. I saw it sprint across the field. I can take him now. I got him now.
I don't know. He might still get it though. That dude fast.
No, man. No, not with that. No, boy. He looked like he was doing the prime time across the field.
If a man with 8
on them toes, Carl.
If a man with 8 toes beat me in a foot race, I might get mad. God damn, you ain't even got 2 whole foots.
So you went the quickest.
Hey man.
But the thing, I don't think people are surprised about Prime. I think they're surprised how quickly he's done it.
True.
Because I mean, everybody forget TCU was the national champion runner-up last year.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? So it ain't like he went out and beat, lesser than competition to get there.
They did get taken to the woodshed though in that game.
Yeah, but when you playing a team that was 1-12 last year, you still expect to open up one on them.
Yep.
Hey, and it was a close game, but it shouldn't have been a close game because they were whooping them at the first. They let them come back on, and then they just responded to everything that TCU could do.
Well, the other thing is, everybody made such a big deal about how many new players he had on his team, and everybody made such a big deal about the young people that he let leave or that he told you don't have a place on this roster. And it's almost as if the people that have a problem with him just didn't want to see him succeed. And it didn't matter. It don't matter what he does. They're still gonna, they're still gonna talk bad about him. They still gonna be like, he's about himself and every negative thing they have to say. But it's just because he did it his way. Cue Frank Sinatra. He didn't do it like they thought he should have done.
And it's the same thing. It's been the same thing for his whole career.
Presidente.
It's been the whole way the same way his whole career. When he played in the what was it, the World Series, and then went and played in the football game. Yep. I think it was Tim McCarver, if I'm not mistaken.
Tim McCarver.
He ended up dashing the water in his face. It's all about prime. He just want to do this one.
Yep.
Either you liked him before, or you never liked him, and you're never going to like him.
Right. It doesn't matter what he does. It doesn't matter what he does.
No matter what Prime does.
Hey, these folks can't wait for him to lose. They can't wait.
Yeah, they plotting on this downfall and waiting for him to lose so they can do this. But he's still better than the coach from the last regime in 2 games. So let's put that out there. He's been successful already. He's won more than they did last year. Yeah. And the thing about it is, he told y'all, you welcome to stay, but I'm bringing in my baggage. And his Louis. And the people he's brought in has shown he's made the right decision. Travis Hunter. Everybody talked about why is he following Coach Prime. This is why. He's the only person to ever do what Travis Hunter has done.
He believes.
So why not?
He believes.
Why not Coach Prime is what I asked. When you ask me why not? Give me a reason not to like Coach Prime or want my son to go play for Coach Prime right now.
I saw an interview and he was talking about his son. He said his son ain't lost 6 games ever since he been playing. 6 years old, he ain't lost 6 games. That man.
Talking about Shador?
Yeah.
And guess who's coached him his entire career?
Must be the money.
Take a guess. Is it Coach Prime?
It ain't Coach Nesbitt.
Hey, y'all be killing me, man. I had a lot of wins. I got 2 state championships under my belt, and because I got a bad season this year, everybody wants to talk about. Hey, we ain't even brought up Brian all his bad season. We ain't talking about that.
We talking about football.
I was talking about coaching period. Coaching period.
It's only been 3, Chance.
I'm sorry. We're not gonna do this. Slide.
I
have good season.
But
I do want
that pump in your Casamigos. Did you see his face? No, you ain't gonna say that to me now.
I do want to say
Brian can't coach.
I do want to say I'm retiring after this year. I'll put my whistle up. I'll put my whistle up after this season.
You put your whistle up. You can't.
Hey, Chance, to help you out.
You got to go out on a win, though, Chance.
Well, you might as well hang it up.
Let me tell you. I'm gonna send y'all my schedule. You tell me that. Tell me if we gonna win. Ain't gonna happen. I hope ain't no parents watching right now, but y'all know what it is.
Hey, Carl, I'm gonna tell you this, boy. Counting on Chance is like Mike Vick counting on his homeboys to keep him out. He rolled me out of the bus, didn't he? Another DJ wrong. He put me head first.
I ain't throw you under the bus. I'm just saying you talking a lot of cash money where you had more losing season than I had. I'm pretty sure that.
No. You can't go off the success of your daughters.
This is my one
cast.
Hey, I'm
going off the success of his daughters. You wasn't her coach, fool. You was in the stands.
Hey, no, I coached her too.
I was there to see it. You was in the stands, fool. You didn't even say a word in the stands.
I ain't coached high school. No, I ain't coached high school.
I'm messing with you.
He gave them the foundational skills, LeBron.
Yeah.
He gave them the fundamentals. Yeah.
To be better people.
Hey, I coach my kids, my girls, and my son, and we be winning.
I'm just
we be winning.
This year rough.
He said we be winning.
We be winning.
No.
We be winning.
World podcast where we joking with Chance. We know he's had very good success. And you can only coach who you got, Chance. And right now you got a bunch of girls.
Hey, don't try to make up for it now.
Well, something I will give Chance credit for. I will give Chance credit for. Chance is technically, I guess, Chance, you are an executive in your company. You're in charge. You're in charge of a whole factory.
You winning at life. You winning at life.
But Chance has told me how how he got that job, though. He got that job because he was at a middle school and he was the coach at a rich private school, and he took a bunch of rich spoiled kids and made them winners. And one of the talent scouts or whatever from that company, one of the executives from that company said, if you can take these losers and make them winners, you might be able to motivate a factory of people and make them better. So I give Chance credit where credit is due. He is good.
That's it.
He is good at his full-time job, not coaching.
Hey, coach got me where I'm at.
As a football coach. As a football coach.
There lies the difference.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. After the game, you know how coach be having speeches. I thought people like 30 seconds long. I'm like, we'll see you Monday and pray.
We're gonna retool and redo. So
Chance say, make sure you drink some water tonight.
I say, God bless and good night.
And if you hurt, let your parents know they can take you over to the doctor somewhere. But other than that, I'll see you Monday.
Call me if you can't. Make sure you call me if you can't make it to practice.
Really tell them if you can't make it, don't worry about it. You ain't missing nothing.
Hey, some of them.
He said you ain't missing nothing.
You ain't missing nothing.
Hey, wait a minute. Adrian Benning in the comments laughing real hard.
Uh-oh.
Benning.
I gotta look. See what's going on.
You a coach too. Adrian Benning. You a coach too now.
Hey, everybody done been through some bad seasons, man.
Them records in the upstate wasn't always that good. You better stop laughing at my homie. Stop laughing. Adrian.
Hey, Sly, that still is my quarterback.
That is my quarterback now.
That's my quarterback.
You just say my coach.
I just don't want him to coach my kids, but that's my quarterback.
Oh, dang, dog. You wouldn't let me coach. You wouldn't let me coach him, dog. Hey, my feelings are real hurt right now.
Hey, you probably have more success with my kid then. It's just your kids you can't win with.
Hey, my kid a winner.
I'm playing. I know he's a
He's a winner, man. He's a winner.
I'm playing.
He's a winner.
Hey, I'm gonna post some videos on
Oh Lord.
Hey, that's why that daddy ran up on you right there. You posted that, but CJ, he was like, okay, that's enough of that, Coach Nancy.
Hey, you know they be hating because he get the ball all the time.
Oh Lord.
He's like, well, how come Billy isn't getting the ball?
Billy likes to run it too, Coach. Billy wants to run it too.
I like
Billy's fast.
Billy act like he on that booger sugar.
Boy, y'all stupid, man.
Chance got three plays in his playbook. Give it to CJ on the right, give it to CJ on the left, give it to CJ up the middle.
Nah, just two. I ain't giving too much middle because he's gonna get killed.
He ain't got no blockers.
Hey, get him to the outside, bro. That's all.
He is Ike Mitchell 2.0. He is only running sweeps and reverses. He is not running no GT.
Those hurt.
Boy, y'all stupid, man.
Like get somebody else to do it.
Yeah,
hey, Chance, don't come on here so them people will fire you on the show. You just trying to get out that contract.
Well, my thing is, with Chance, we talk about Chance being a bad coach, but truth be told, his son is really the star player of the squad, man. CJ's the.
But that's like being the best looking person in an ugly family. Somebody got to be.
His son is that too.
Sly can't relate to being the prettiest anything. So that's out. So next subject.
Hey, appreciate you talking shit about somebody else instead of me, goddamn.
But everybody knows Sly ain't the best looking person.
Well, we know Chance the ugliest one in this family too. So we done seen the family, so we can't discredit that either. So you got to pick a struggle, sir.
Pick a struggle.
Here it is. First of all, I am a professional
Y'all
trained member of the media. I'm a professional podcaster, and now I'm trying to set up a nice segue and conversion, and y'all keep ruining it for myself.
You can't even spell segue.
Hey man, S-E.
Wait.
wait.
S-E-G, wait.
W-A-Y, segue.
No, we're not. No.
We talking about class rank a lot on here. I think yours just dropped a little bit, but we gonna keep it pushed.
But we talk about how good of a player CJ is, and you know what happens when you become a good player. You get certain advertising, and now with NLI, you get all that out.
NIL.
Yeah.
We got you though. We got you.
We here for the team.
Hey man, y'all motherfuckers shut up. Let me do the goddamn segue, man. God, hey, all right, forget it. We gonna talk about the dude in Florida, the defensive tackle who got hustled by the agent. Now that's where you lead the segue to. Thank you.
Oh Lord.
I had a great segue lined up, man. It was flow perfectly.
What happened to us, Lyle? What happened?
Oh man, I done lost the article now, man. Message y'all Negro.
He lost that. That wasn't our fault.
Y'all have made me lose my cool,
Lord.
man.
Y'all crazy, man.
Well, anyway,
Y'all
here we
crazy.
go. Lawsuit reveals that Gervon Dexter entered a $436,000 NIL deal during his senior year with UF football. But now he
That's
is
Florida.
filed. That's Florida, University of Florida. Now he has filed a lawsuit in the U.S. District Court saying the people violated the state's NIL laws. Per the terms of the deal that Dexter signed with Big League Advance Fund 2 LLC, a company based in Wilmington, Delaware, Dexter would forfeit 15% of his future NFL earnings for the next 25 years.
Wow.
God almighty.
He signed this deal in 2022, his junior year going into Florida. The young man was drafted in the second round by the Bears. And well, he came to find out when that first paycheck came, the people wanted their money. They wanted 15% of his money. So he signed away 15% of his NFL money for the next 25 years for almost $500,000.
How'd that work though? What if he only played 4 years?
That's all they would get, 4 years. That's all they would get, 4 years worth. But hey, if he played 15 years, they get their money. And I wonder, when they say NFL money, what if he goes into coaching in the NFL? Do they still get some of his check?
So here's what I'll just say from what I've experienced. When the student athlete is approached by the company, all this young person sees is the money that they're getting for this deal.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I come to you, Sly, and I say, oh, I'm going to give you a car and I'm going to give you so much money a month. And all you got to do is show up, do some appearances, sign some autographs, once a month at my dealership. All that young person sees is here's what I'm getting. And they don't even pay attention to the fact that what you said is I want 10 or 15%. I had a young person who was getting ready to sign a deal that said we want 10% in perpetuity. So they didn't even put a limit on when this contract would end. They said for perpetuity, the lifespan of your next career, we're gonna take 10% of your earnings. And was so, whoa, this is not a good deal. You aren't even getting enough up front. Even if they offer you $10,000, that's not anywhere near what you're gonna earn over your career should your career go where we project it to be. And all he saw was the money up front. And then it was like, oh, so you mean I gotta give him 10% of everything else? No, that's a bad deal.
That's a terrible deal.
But
terrible.
See, here's the thing about poor people and money and taking us out of poor situations and throwing that money in front of you. If you come from a person and your mom makes $25,000 a year and she's working 2 jobs, and you got some company or something said, hey man, we're gonna give you $500,000 if you sign with us. You ain't never seen $500 at one time, much less 500,000. And so that money is intoxicating, man.
But that's why it's important to go ahead, sorry.
No, but I'm glad that this story came out. So now because I didn't even know that they were signing contract that money was based on future earnings. I thought those contracts.
Not all of them.
Yeah,
not all of them.
Yeah, but I didn't know that they had contracts like that out there. I thought you signed with Amazon Prime, and Amazon Prime treat you like a employee and say, hey, we're gonna give you $200,000 to sign with us and be in these commercials, and that's it. But I didn't know that you actually had companies out there who were saying, okay, well, I'm gonna give you $500,000, but I'm gonna need the rest. I'm gonna need this money back plus.
Yeah.
You do.
So the hope is that these schools actually have someone, because it's tricky because the school isn't necessarily permitted to be a part of the process with these young people getting these name, image, and likeness deals. So what you hope is that the school has someone who they've contracted with who can advise the young people on the deals that they are entering. Most schools do. And the young people don't have to talk to those people, but they should. So I'm interested in, this deal that was presented to me. I take it to this guy who works for my school, but is not an employee of my school, who can advise me on this deal. He has a company that has attorneys. I see somebody mention they should get lawyers, that lawyers associated with that consultant to say, no, this is a bad deal for you. But they aren't forced to do that. They don't have to do that. You just hope that you've educated your student athletes enough to know that we've got resources for you so we can help you not enter into bad deals.
And this stuff all brand new too. It's kind of like, all the stories that you heard about, TLC and all kind of a new edition where they was the most famous people on the planet at one point in time or close to it. Then they end up broke type thing. You hear that story over and over and over again. It's like, why people ain't learning from that? You know what I mean? So hopefully, with the internet like it is, that everything's so accessible that people catch on quicker and they ain't just like keep making the same mistake over and over.
If you look through history, not just this, but then before the NIL deals, as you were saying, did TLC have something with their contract to where they didn't get whatever or something like that?
I still don't think they talking to Pebbles.
No, they still don't fuck with Pebbles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's and those around you, but those around you have to help you too. Because when you're a 19-year-old, 20-year-old kid, once they tell you making X amount of dollars and you probably won't have to eat ramen noodles no more for a little while, you don't hear nothing else or read nothing else. Oh, I'm getting that. That's all I need to know. So they need to have people around them so they don't get taken advantage of to help these young people, because, when we was getting our refund money, we were waiting on that money. I know I was, and maybe not Shauna, she's been rich for a while, but my refund money, I need it. So, it's just, yes, sir. When you seen everybody with them gold watches and stuff, you knew it was refund time. And then you was broke 2 weeks later, still waiting on gas money. So you gotta help these young people, man, because they're making considerably more money now than they ever have at an early age. So you better have the right team around them, or you won't get to live out or see that money.
But one thing, Channce just said,
Big O.
Oh no, Nikki talking about Raymond is the bomb if you cook it right. Yeah, okay. But Big O just said, tell them to get lawyers before signing anything. You would hope that people would know that you need to have a lawyer before you sign anything. Mm-hmm. But Channce, you're coming from a place where you had a educated mom. You had a family with some type of education or a little bit of class to themselves. But you get a lot of these kids, a lot of these athletes, man, they're coming from the dirt and the stuff that we take for granted, that we think is common sense. One thing common Common sense ain't common.
Ain't so common.
No, sir.
It ain't so common.
No, sir.
And lawyers cost money, and some of them ain't gonna give you they ain't gonna let you go for free before you get the money. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if you that cold where they like LeBron, he had a Hummer or whatever. You know what I'm saying? In high school, because they knew he was gonna be the man.
Yeah.
But everybody ain't like that.
Hey, make sure you say LeBron James because Columbia High didn't buy me nothing. The cheerleaders did give me a bag before every game. Thank y'all, Shauna. We appreciate that.
Them Subway sandwiches on point, boy.
Yeah, that was it. That was our NIL.
I ain't gonna tell that now. He's like,
hey, I ain't gonna say who my cheerleader was, but she used to have my bag loaded down, dog.
Well, we always give a shout out to my cheerleader. Moesha, my cheerleader. Moesha treated me
right.
Watching.
She was watching us earlier.
She was on.
Moesha treated me right.
Hey, speaking of treating it right, Nikki said she put shaved ribeye, lime juice, green onion, and cilantro on her noodles.
She got money.
Oh yeah,
money.
I forgot.
Shauna train.
I forgot that Daquetta got that doggone that lawyer money, that good money.
Hey, she started culinary over there in Italy somewhere. Putting it in there like that. God, I ain't never heard of that though, Nikki. Shaved ribeye, but you know, I'm always willing to learn something, Shauna, about me a ribeye.
Yeah,
I ain't got it.
Ship me some of that. What's the meat?
Hey, didn't make me a little something, Shauna.
What's the Texas steak or whatever they just send in the mail?
What you say, LeBron?
Huh?
What'd you say?
What are you talking about?
Honkin' Hill.
No, right. I was laughing at what you put in the group thing.
Slide. What you say? That Wagyu?
No, I'm talking about what's the meat that you can ship. You know, they can ship steak or whatever. You order the steak offline. I forgot what you call it, but it's a company that ships steaks, ribeyes.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. One of our Rip 28ers know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I can't think of it. You know, I don't eat meat, so but I know what you're doing.
Oh, Nikki lived in Japan.
She lived in Japan.
Omaha Steaks.
Omaha.
Shawty in the bottom left. Somebody hollering at you. Shawty in the bottom left. Hey, girl.
You don't got enough money.
Shut up, fool.
Hey, why you hating, Sly? God dang.
Hey, man. You know, we on this mission trying to get Shauna a qualified
and you
date.
hating.
We trying to get Shauna a qualified date to date Shauna, but rule is he got to be rich.
That's not a rule. First of all, I didn't ask y'all for none of this. And second of all, he does not have to be rich.
The problem is we're from Columbia, South Carolina.
Hey.
What that mean?
Yeah, it's hard to find.
Hey, man, she rich. Hey. She from Columbia and she rich.
It seemed like we found somebody that wants to date Shauna. He said, "What your name is?" You know he's from Atlanta. If he say that, you know he's from Atlanta. What your name is?
That's straight up Atlanta.
Look, Atlanta.
And he's from the West Side.
West Side ATL, Shauna.
Damn breezy.
He's from the West Side of Atlanta.
Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot, dog. All she can say is no.
I don't fool with brothers from the SWATs.
He ain't from the SWATs. He's from the West Side. He's from the SWATs.
Southwest, same thing.
Daquetta just said, my homegirl used a service that vetted a man from her. He's paid and amazing. Uh-oh.
Nikki Sanders, please don't feed into this foolishness. These Negroes talking. Please don't. Look, but
come on, man.
What's that Tyler Perry movie? I can't even remember the name.
Well, I can tell you exactly what happened, even though I don't know the movie you're talking about. I can tell you exactly what happened. Apparently,
we can all tell it.
Some dark-skinned man was mean to his woman, And then a light-skinned dude came and saved the woman, but she didn't want to leave the dark-skinned dude because she was a Christian. But eventually she left.
He accepted her and her kids.
Yes.
And her broke down house.
And they prayed together.
And Medea pulled out her gun and told everybody a great lesson that carried them out throughout their hard time.
And that's the movie.
That was exactly what I was talking about, man.
We have just broke down 6 Tyler Perry movies.
Well, most of them, and not 6. He got too many for 6. So we broke down well more than 6 of his movies.
But what up, fam? We see Roger out there. I don't know. I'm actually going to be at Westwood this Saturday. I'm doing the Allen game. Allen playing Kentucky State. They're playing at Westwood. That's the one in Lexington.
Playing Kentucky State at West. Okay.
Yeah, Allen don't have a football stadium yet. They actually brought the land.
Yeah, they're building it. Yeah,
they brought the land to build a football
stadium. Where are they building it?
Somewhere down 2 notch, way down 2 notch, I think. I think it's before the sheriff, you know where the sheriff department is?
Yeah.
The headquarters?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think they brought it over there somewhere.
Bought it.
That's what I said.
Okay.
That's what I said, man. You ain't Miss Stover. Don't come on here correcting me.
Just saying they didn't bring it. They
didn't bring it to the place. It was bought.
Keith Daniel hates when people mess up bought, just for the record. My boy, shout out to KD.
Well,
that's my center, man.
Well,
what up, Fuzzy?
If Chance was 137 in the class, he was 135. So I ain't taking no advice from neither one of them.
Don't do Keith like that.
Hey, y'all can do me like that, but you can't do Keith like that. What's up with that?
Hey, don't do Keith like that.
And again, for the record, I was number 62. 62.
That number changed every week.
And that was higher than slot.
Hey, Chance said that's his story, dang it, and he gonna stick to it. So y'all can move off of class ranking, okay?
Yeah.
We know Chance was 139 out of 120.
Dang,
he was so bad they had to put him back in the class in '98.
No, sir.
We gonna take a couple of people out of that class.
They wouldn't take him.
As the president of class of '98 from Columbia High, we reject your offer and we send it back. Okay?
Hey, you do know to go to college, you had to have decent grades, right?
No, not really.
I actually made it to college.
You ran a 4.2. You ran a 4.4. You ran a 4.4.
And you was a big black kid, so they took it.
I wasn't.
They say we got these 90 level courses we can let you stick in for about 2 weeks.
Whatever. I graduated college also.
Hey,
thank y'all very much.
What I always say,
don't thank us, thank Keith.
Yeah,
Keith, some of our line sisters help you. Keith Green Nation, we love you, girl.
She did some of my work.
We know she did your work. You got a degree.
What I always
I don't
say,
know nothing.
I always tell you, Chance, what do you call a man who had the worst GPA out of the graduating class, out of graduating medical school?
Chance, that's what you don't call him. You don't
call him doctor.
But we know you don't call him Dr. Chance. You know that.
You got to get in first.
Yeah. That's a hard task for certain niggas.
it's so pitiful that we to get our ratings up. Y'all gotta talk junk about me.
But Chance, I'll take it.
I'll take it. But everybody knows this ain't the truth.
Chance, that's why the people come.
That's
why
people
they want.
That's why. Shout out to all our people in Pakistan. All our people in Pakistan chilling, watching us.
Sandy, want to hear about you, Chance.
Hey, they told me I got free ramen noodles when I come down there.
In Pakistan?
Yeah, they do ramen noodles all over.
First of all, I'm gonna need y'all to stop calling them ramen.
Yeah, ramen sound better instead of
ramen. Sound better than ramen.
I mean, we know it's wrong. We know it's wrong. We know what it's supposed to be.
I ain't gonna call it ramen. I'm gonna say ramen. I'm sorry. I know it's ramen noodle. I'm eating ramen. Ramen noodles. And I bought it.
Hey, y'all remember my cousin Raymond? Y'all remember my cousin Raymond Nesbitt?
Yeah, whatever happened to Raymond?
Whatever happened to Raymond Nesbitt?
If anybody out there, man, let's send a bolo out for Raymond. Anybody know where Raymond Nesbitt is? Somebody let me know. Raymond or Skeet?
I don't even know.
Anybody know where Big Skeet is? David
Watson.
No, David Watson.
Oh.
David Watson.
Big Skeeter.
I ain't never know his real name.
Big Skeeter, Paul.
He played tackle for me.
Yeah. Yes, Raymond is the guy who beat up somebody at senior cut day.
Yeah.
I can't stand you. Everything ain't for everybody.
Well, yep, it was senior cut day.
Who you knocked out?
Backstory.
You want us to say the name? Brian want to say the name. Like, who was it?
I ain't gonna say his name.
Brian say, put an address on it.
What was it?
Put an address on it.
That's 27 years ago. You know who it is.
If he's still holding a grudge now, he got other problems.
Hey, he holding a grudge with other people, not the one that beat him up. He said, I had enough of that. He mad
at me for bringing it up. My bad.
If you watching, we saw it, sir. We know it was 27 years ago. But it's still in our memory.
I had to jog my memory. I need to know if that's what we were talking about.
Well, y'all wrong.
Yeah, he had a couple instances. That's good. We ain't gonna bring him up.
You know,
let it go.
I'm not gonna lie. Randomly, I will go to the South Carolina Department of Corrections website, and I just
look up our classmates.
Type in some of our former classmates. I'm like, yeah, I know this nigga in jail. Let me see. Yep, I was right.
Just know it. You just know it. Some of us you just know about.
I know he's like,
bro. Let's keep it real. Keep it real. Just like we can see it in kids now. Be like, hey, by the time they 14, they gonna have trouble with the law. It was the same way back then too.
If you look in the archives, you'll find Sly too.
You won't find me in no prison photos.
Maybe not South Carolina.
You won't find you. Hey, my record good around these parts.
It was expunged, Chance.
I'm about to say it might not be in there no more, but it was.
Hey, Chance can't say expunged, so he just said they ain't in there no more. They ain't in there no more.
Hey, Brian, I didn't ask him to spell it.
No,
I didn't ask him to spell it.
You might as well have.
EX sponge, motherfucker. That's what I expect.
Wait a minute.
Sly's too pretty to go to jail. I ain't trying to meet the tossed salad man.
Sly who? Stallone?
Sly Williams.
He gonna look just like, what was the movie when wasn't it Money Talks or something?
Yeah, Money Talks.
Tucker and
did he grab me like this?
I wasn't like this.
I wasn't like this. That's gonna be Sly. Face on love. My guy.
Man. Hey, that one place I don't want to find out nothing about prison.
Hey man. Y'all crazy, man.
Man.
Y'all crazy.
Yeah, we do.
I agree with Nikki Bates, man. We do need a talk show. We are pretty funny, pretty hilarious.
Yeah, we try, man. We
right,
try.
Right, Chance? Right, Chance? Chance hate me right now. I'm sorry, Chance.
Yeah, look, Brian, y'all fighting tonight.
Right here. You see the knife? I'll wait till I see you.
Hey, Sly, I'm backing out of the Rip 28 podcast reunion show. I'm not gonna be live in the show with Chance.
First of all, Brian, you leaving because they can't pay you anyway.
Yeah, I was hoping it was gonna be within these 2 weeks, but I know with the y'all crazy, man.
Hey, but on the real, y'all need to pay y'all dues.
Uh-oh. Oops.
Well.
Who is y'all?
I ain't gonna even wait 2 weeks.
Not Sean.
Thank you.
We will take any
Sean, I ain't gonna wait. I ain't gonna even wait my 2 weeks out. I'm gone.
Bye.
Make sure for the people though, make sure y'all hit us up on Cash App. We are $ RIP 28 podcast, $RIP, the numbers 28 podcast. Make sure we will put that money to a good use. We're putting that money to our Find a Date for Shauna Fund.
Wait, no, put it to better use.
It can be $1, it can be $5.
$5, whatever. Every little bit
that's
up.
rude, Chance.
No,
we still ain't got the $5 from Tito, and that was 6 months ago.
No, he gave me another $5. He's like, appreciate it.
Oh, okay, great. Thanks.
But first of all,
we got a whole 10. We got a whole 10 off of.
Thanks, Tito.
The people
again.
That won't even buy one of Shauna's cigars.
Hey, then he cashed out me talking about getting my $10 back.
Hey, Shauna, tell them $10. Shauna, tell them
$10
won't even buy one of your cigars, will it?
No, he buy one of them Black and Mild Chance smoking though.
Everybody about 8 of them.
One of them Swisher Sweets he got right there.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem with the cash for the Date Shauna Fund. We're getting in thousands and thousands of Pakistani rupees. We're getting in rupees. I'm sorry, thousands and thousands of Pakistani rupees.
Let's get it right.
That money is coming in, but the rupee exchange rate is 1 Pakistani rupee equals 0.0033. So 1 Pakistani rupee equals 3/10 of a penny. That's a problem.
3/10
of a
penny? Man, go on here.
That's what it equals. It says right here on Google, the exchange rate is 1
of a penny.
Of a penny. It says 1 Pakistani rupee equals 0.0033. So a penny would be 0.001. So if you go to the next 3, that's 3/10 of a penny. So
thank you.
Yeah, Shauna, you getting the money. It just we got a big Pakistani fan base, man. So,
if I could hold on, let me go to Google Translate so I can say thank you in Pakistan.
The Americans don't want to date you, but the Pakistani brothers want you. The Pakistani brothers want you.
They got all money, huh?
And they like 5 folks.
Dog, they try. Them Pakistani brothers trying to get you. Hey, Nikki, where you at? We need you to write up a contract or something for us. So we can ship Shauna over to Pakistan.
Wait a damn minute.
And send her on a date. You know,
this is gone too far.
Hey,
I'm leaving with Brian.
Hey, she gonna go.
We out.
She gonna go opposite. Man. You know how folks be gonna get the women from over there. She gonna go get her man.
Nikki is I'm sorry, Nicole Davis is our official RIP 28 lawyer.
She talking about what the hell?
Yeah,
girl, you better get your money up front.
She's our official Rip 28 lawyer.
These Negroes broke. You better get your money up front, girl.
So
who broke? You said we broke? I said
we go pay Nikki and rupees too. We gonna pay her in Pakistan.
Hey, Slide. O'Shaughnessy said he glad you in broadcasting because your math ain't math. God dog, Nikki. Yeah, because you put a lot of zeros in there for it to be a tip.
But that's what it is. It is 0.0033. That's what it's worth. 0.0033.
Being past the Tim's place, but anyway.
Well, no.
Hey, Nikki said her hourly rate is $285. Yeah, we out of that race, Nikki. We'll check you on the next one.
Look, do you have a great value version of yourself? That's what these jokers
we need the Dollar General version.
The nigga don't call us no more and don't text us no more.
Y'all need the Sam's Choice.
No, that's still too expensive.
Hey, check this out. We don't need D Nicole Davis. We need Daquetta. Where she at?
For real.
We need Daquetta rates. That's what we need.
Yeah, buddy.
Daquetta didn't have all of those initials after her name.
Yes.
Look, yesterday's price is not today's price. Pay that one.
Right.
Shit. God, can't do. Check this out. We gonna let you buy some. We gonna sell your services for some advertising on the Rip 28 podcast. We'll let you put a couple commercials out there.
Y'all gonna barter and trade.
Yeah.
She sound like the girl Slobby trying to get with.
What you mean?
I said $285 an hour.
Wait a minute.
$2.85.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Look, they outside of 285.
You talking about weight wise?
She like, I got you, but it's gonna cost you that.
No, he got to go out.
Weight wise, I know you ain't talking about money. You must be talking about weight.
No, he got to go outside the perimeter, outside of 285.
Hey man.
Yeah, I'm with O'Shaughnessy. Get him a funky 40. Get your funky 40 and be done.
Y'all stupid.
Big O, don't let us get on you, bro.
That's about as far as my payment goes right there.
That funky 40.
That's about all I can do for you. That's all Slack can do for you, man.
Boy, y'all
and you better check that 20.
Yes, sir. Mess around and have Harriet Tubman on the front.
Yeah, why Harriet Tubman on the front?
Look, Monopoly money.
Yeah, we ain't paying no real money, guys. Sorry to let y'all know.
Be like, why we got Usher bucks?
We trying to play with the Usher card, ain't it? Oh Lord, y'all stupid, man.
Bro, you know,
y'all ignorant. Y'all ignorant.
Man, check this. Check this, man. We getting over on the time, man. We ain't even finished talking about all the stuff we were supposed to talk about. We done got sidetracked, man. We done got sidetracked. Check this, man. We getting to the point where we got to go take a trip down the 90s block. The 90s block. You know, man. And
no chance.
You sang about as good as you coach, Chance.
God, dog.
About as good as you coach, brother.
Come on,
Chance, you been catching strays all night. Oh,
man, like they want me to be the president. They want to talk that.
Well,
they talk trash about the president of the country. Why can't they talk trash about you?
Yeah.
Hey, they hitting on Jesus.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah.
They did, Chance. But don't put yourself in that category.
Please don't. More like Jesus. More like Jesus.
Hey, Holmes. Hey, Holmes.
Hey, Holmes. Hey, Holmes.
Hey, but that's the one thing.
This is going downhill, right?
Y'all talk about me all y'all want. I still got confidence in my life.
Hey,
that's what I'm talking about, Chance.
Go ahead, you do.
Confidence in yourself. What about confidence in your coaching?
Hey,
what about does anybody else have confidence in your coaching?
Yeah, they do.
Outside of your house.
Hey, so
outside of your house.
So Sly, why you quit coaching?
Huh?
Why you quit coaching?
Cause man, it was easier to be in the booth than coach, man. Hey, I wasn't
because you suck better.
I wasn't the head. I wasn't the head coach. Hey, actually, the last time I was the head coach, we went undefeated and won the city championship. I coached Camden's 8-and-under soccer team.
That was during COVID, and y'all didn't play no. Y'all play game virtually.
No.
It was easy to win them games.
Boy, you
that might be the best thing you ever said.
Get out of here.
That's that 165 coming through.
Finally got him one.
Man,
got you one, Izzy.
I get one every show. Y'all just don't appreciate it.
Right, now we do, Chance. We appreciate it.
At least one. I get at least one.
Man said y'all play them games virtually.
Lord.
All right, here we go.
What's the 90s block, Slime?
The 90s block, Shawna. You might be excused from this one, man. This is in the 90s. We're talking about some of our favorite teenage ladies from the 90s this week. Favorite teenage ladies from the 90s. We'll start off first, Moesha from the show Moesha, Lisa Turtle from Saved by the Bell, or Laura Winslow from Family Matters.
Oh, that's easy.
Which one? Which one? Lisa Turtle, Laura Winslow, or Moesha? That's tough. You are Moesha. I want to say Lisa Turtle, but she only hung out with white folk.
E to the, mo to the, E to the. I'm going with Laura Winslow.
Laura Winslow, yeah.
I'm taking Laura too, y'all.
Hey,
yeah, Lisa was like always with Screech and leading them on, and she ain't had no friends look like her. And who was the other? Moesha was Aggie, low key.
Yeah.
Hey, Laura,
her Hakeem.
Your sister.
Yes, her sister went upstairs and became a porn star.
Your sister.
So.
I need Nikki to tell me what Laura did to her. Why she pissed her off?
Lord, Big O says Laura was shallow in hell. Yeah, she was shallow, man. She ain't want to get with Steve until he became
Lisa
Stephon.
Was shallow.
Lisa.
Yeah.
Lisa Turtle was shallow.
Yeah, very much so. I don't think she liked black people. I don't think she liked black folks. So, oh well, we have an impasse at that one. Carmen, get the hell off our timeline with that bull crap. We don't need you on here. We won't talk about anything. We can talk about the Washington always Redskins winning today. We'll talk about that.
Well, that shirt look older than you.
Oh, this is my lucky shirt. This shirt actually is. I think I got this shirt like when I was in the 8th grade or something, man. This shirt.
First of all, you can't fit nothing that you
had
in the 8th grade.
No, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious.
You must have bought it in the 4X back then.
Nah, this was a double
It was
X.
a nightgown in the 8th grade. It was a nightgown. Because I know you can't fit nothing from the 8th grade. Don't tell that lie.
This shirt.
Well, maybe because you see that collar, you don't see no skin between that collar and that chin. Hey,
you dirty dog.
That boy can't. That man can't breathe.
Chance, it's got a zipper in the back.
All right. That's a great episode of the Rip 28 podcast.
Hey, when I did it, I didn't want to do it.
Well,
that's funny.
We don't expect winners over here.
Nikki said you can still fit your socks from the 8th grade.
I don't know if you see the size of them damn ankles, Nikki. You might take that. I don't know. Yeah.
Brian,
can't wear them tube socks.
Cankles.
Hey, he can't wear them tube socks back then.
Hey, Robbie, man,
look, and you look at him. You can tell his socks ain't got no elastic in them anyway.
You look at the collar of his shirt and tell, ain't it, Sean?
They all quitters. His socks be falling down by his ankle.
Ooh, got the donut sock.
Haters.
That's okay, Chance. I mean,
check this out.
That's okay.
Check this out, man.
You still the most handsome. You still the most handsome podcast host. There he is.
There you go. Appreciate
in Pakistan.
Only in your mama's standards.
In Pakistan.
No, not in Pakistan.
The hate is not necessary on this show. I don't know. Hate don't look good on
y'all. Hey, Sly. Come on, Sly. You ain't look out for me when they hating on me.
Bruh.
Now you won't get sensitive.
Bruh, I told them, I always tell them whoever graduate last in medical school is still a doctor. It's still a doctor.
He does say that, Chance.
I always say that for you.
But Chance know that don't apply to him. That's what he's trying to tell you. It don't apply to me, Sly.
I'm saying, hey, you graduate.
He's saying, Chance, you still a high school graduate, and Memphis still accepted you.
Hey, I already graduated, and you can live through anything with Magic
It is,
hey, Chance trying to make a comeback. We better get off the air. Come on. Don't let him get no more.
Look, you got to end on a make. Come on, Sly.
Hey, it's been another great episode of the Rip 28 podcast. We got any parting shots? El Presidente, you got anything to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, I do. Actually, hey, y'all gotta give me like 45 seconds. Hey, I'm an awesome coach, man. Hey, I have took shit to sugar. Hey, in my career, I have been a great coach. Like sometimes it don't work out, man. You know, but we gonna keep getting better. My team has gotten better every week, and we gonna keep on keeping on. You know what I'm saying? I got faith in my boys, and I love them, and they gonna be great citizens in the community. All right,
I like that.
Hey, cause I told them for real though. But on some serious stuff, I'm like, hey, these kids got to be the kids that grow up that we grow up with in my neighborhood. I don't want no gangsters and driving folks in my community. So they gonna know when they see me at the gas station, they gonna straighten up. You know what I mean? So
hey, Chance, at least I can do that. You ain't got to have a gangster just because they can play football.
No, I'm just saying that I'll make sure that's what they not.
Yeah, I got you, Chance. Great job,
Chance.
Y'all give it up.
Good job.
All right. Well, what?
He believes the children are the future.
That's it.
Pay me my money. You got anything to say before we get out of here, Mr. Pay Me My Money?
Yeah, I just want to put out a disclaimer. Shout out to all the kids that's playing with bad coaches and poor rationale. If you need to come on. We coming. We here. Come to Coach LB. We here. I'm bringing my luggage. And it's done, sure enough, Louis. So you can get in that, go ahead and jump in that transfer portal. Go on and jump in that transfer portal and get on from under Archer, baby.
Oh, you can call my team. You'll call my school out and everything.
No, I don't call nobody's school out.
S.Commerce, you got anything to say before we get out of here?
I say it every time. Love on your people. Even if they can't coach, love on them anyway. Life is short. You never know when you never know your last time saying hello to someone or checking in on someone. So make sure you reach out to your strong friends, check on them, make sure they're good. Life is fleeting. So love on your people, man. Appreciate y'all.
Life ain't short as Chance football season.
Nah, when you lose, that's a long season.
It ain't short enough.
You mean it ain't as short as his win streak?
Check this out, man.
Does that exist?
They won one and then lost.
This has been another great episode of the Rip 28 podcast, man.
My mama dead.
This is a podcast.
He talking to me. He talking to me.
Come on, man. Come on. Let's be professional, man. Let's end this thing professionally.
You better hurry up there because we're gonna get unprofessional real quick.
First of all, we ain't been unprofessional since how long we been on here?
Man.
An hour and 15 minutes. We ain't been unprofessional.
Check this out, man. Hey,
we ain't been professional. Oops.
This is the podcast where a few friends get together and talk about a few things. Some of those things you might like, some of those things you might not like, but we keep on talking. And before we leave, we're gonna go out with the words of a great American poet that kind of describes the Rip 28 podcast to
this about to be bad.
Some Atlanta rapper.
I've got more fans than the average man, but not enough loot to last me to the end of the week. I live by the beat like you live check to check. If it don't move your feet, then I don't eat. So we like neck to neck. Yes, we done come a long way, like them slim ass cigarettes.
From where?
From Virginia. This ain't gonna stop. So we just gonna continue. The words from a great American poet, Andre Benjamin, perfectly described in the Rip 28 podcast. We gonna continue. We'll holler. We'll see you next week on the Rip 28 podcast.
We about to thank.